Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a shockingly and surprisingly cool Tuesday evening. How's everybody doing out there? We just got hit by a rogue-ass storm. It cooled everything off. My AC got to take a little bit of a break. It was nice for a moment. I stood out on my patio and let the wind and water whip me around. Hey Gabriella, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream, and same to you, Arachnid Soul, what's up? I hope both of you are having a great Tuesday evening. Mine's going okay. It's probably going to go downhill fast as soon as I turn this damn game on, though, but, you know, that's just the name of the game, I suppose. Hey now, yo, what's up, Haunted Wisp? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I'm just, today was a little bit of an off day for me, but, it was off to a late start. There was a little bit of rockiness, but, I caught up decently enough. I definitely need to get to bed early tonight, though. I haven't been sleeping very well lately, so I definitely need to do a better job of making sure that I actually do that. Hey, it's me, Diego, and today we are playing some more Disaster Report. I remember, you know, honestly, so the game is infuriating, and there's a lot to dislike about it, but honestly, it is kind of fun. I wonder what the reviews... I never actually even bothered looking up the reviews in this thing. I wonder what the reviews were. I could imagine this game being completely panned. But it was a series in Japan, though. There was like this one might have been the fourth. I think there were at least 6 of them. Let's see... Metacritic, it's 66 out of 100. So, let's see. Mostly floated around the middle of the pack. 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Famitsu, 32 out of 40. That's fairly good from them. Yeah, I guess it was just a little around the middle of the pack. There's a lot of games in this series, though, so, I mean, clearly someone likes it. I think there are a lot of games in this series. That game looked rough last time. It's rough, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a pretty rough game, but there's still a little bit of... It has its charm, though. It's kind of hard to explain. It has its charm. Maybe a 7, 20 years ago, 7 out of 10 back then. There were a few 7 out of 10s, but... there were a couple of 7s, there were a couple of 5s. I mean, it hovered around 7. So, yeah, not the worst. I mean, when you actually look at the game, you know, as I play it, you would never expect that it would... You would never expect that it would get as high as a 7 if that's, you know, that's kind of like a backhanded compliment there. But, you know, seeing the game as it is and all of its frustrations and you know... You would assume, like, okay, this has got to be at least a 4. This is a solid 4. But no, I mean, there is a charm to it, though, so I can't... I mean, there's a reason I'm playing it. There's a reason I own it. There's a reason I own the game. And there was another game called Raw Danger that plays the same. I don't know if it's actually a sequel. Raw Danger. Okay, it is the sequel. It is the direct sequel. Man, look at that American box art. That's some good box art right there. How could any kid growing up in the early 2000s with the PlayStation 2 and Xbox look at this and not want to play it? I don't know if I'm going to try to beat this game or not. Maybe. But I came across this article, and Now it's got me wondering, like, I'm already really bad. You guys know this. I'm bad at just randomly picking up a game here or there. And I'll play it for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Sometimes I'll beat it. I did manage to get through, I got through several games. I managed to get through Killer Frequency, and I was not anticipating, doing a playthrough on that one. I might play through it again to try to actually save more people. But, you never know. Pick something up. Sometimes it sits well with you. Sometimes it doesn't. But August is an epic month for game releases. August is packed with big name games, indie darlings, and the return of a From Software classic. So, I mean, this might be a bad month for me completing a playthrough, but we'll see. I'm just going to go down this list and see if there's anything that sparks my interest. They start with Ninja or Die, Shadow of the Sun. Which, this seems like, maybe this is like a generic font, but I feel like I've seen this before. Is this like a franchise? If you're looking for a pixely, sparkly roguelite, consider adding Ninja or Die to your calendar. Promises fast-paced roguelite. So is it like, Okay, that actually looks... The animation's really good. I mean, it's old school pixel art, but it's really well animated. It looks confusing to play, though. I feel like I would get annoyed by this game. It looks a little confusing to play. Let's go on to the next one. Baldur's Gate 3, I mean, that's one that I've always wanted to play. So this one's finally... I thought this was already out. Maybe it's just that it was early access. August will be a month of the month the game of the year gets released. Baldur's Gate 3. I thought this was already out, but I guess maybe it was just early access. Here's the big one, folks. I mean that literally. The full epic version of Baldur's Gate 3 arrives on August 3rd, featuring gameplay based on the 5th edition of the world's most popular... Okay, so it's based off of 5, D&D 5. Expect single-player and co-op fantasy RPG of unparalleled size and scope. It's hitting PC first, console version in the near future. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is a big enchilada right here. This is a big enchilada.
Few mortals ever glimpse what you're about to see.
Baldur's Gate 3 was out in early access. This is going to be better than Starfield, I feel. Yeah, probably right. I mean, I would be shocked if Starfield was better, honestly.
Now, open your eyes.
Why is this trailer so horny?
Master, you are the chosen one.
That was like a horny trailer, like, hey, this game fucks. Alright, Baldur's Gate, calm down. A Door. An isometric action RPG. A Door takes you with capturing monsters and getting the most out of their abilities, so it's Pokemon. It's like a Pokemon clone, huh? Okay, so it's not quite Pokemon, it's much more action-based. I'm not terribly interested in that, personally. I mean, it looks okay, but not super interested. Flutter Away, is that a capybara? Don't you just want to hang out with capybaras and photograph butterflies? If so, you might want to check out Flutter Away. Wait, that's the game? Not that I'm shitting on that, but... Oh boy, even the trailer doesn't want to load up. Oh, so it's just like a nature type of game where you're just photographing creatures and shit? I feel like I would be more interested in something like that if the graphics were photorealistic. Like, having a game like that but also having cheap graphics just kind of feels lame. Tiny Thor. Tiny Thor arrives on Switch this month, bringing its bright and colorful retro platforming to Nintendo's handheld. The game is set across more than 30 levels featuring boss fights, secrets to uncover, and is listed on the game's store page as the story of a boy taking responsibility. Okay. I don't know why, but watching this gives me... There used to be a cartoon that came on back in the day called Mighty Max, and it was a weird cartoon. I wasn't a fan, but they made a game of it on the SNES, and I don't know how it happened, but somehow I happened upon owning that game, and that game really fucking sucked. I hated Mighty Max, and for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason this game gives me Mighty Max vibes.
Tiny Thor, buy now.
I mean, it looks like it could be neat, but I don't know. Death Becomes You. Mystery visual novel. Well, here's something for Nocti to pick up if she wanted to do another novel after the horror one she's doing now. I don't know if this is horror or not. Murder mystery visual novel. Coming to consoles for the first time, this visual novel charges you with unraveling the mystery behind the death of your best friend. You have to investigate the potential motives of 4 different characters with winding narrative with winding narrative choices that can result in more than 10 endings. Investigate the suspects. You know, the style doesn't really appeal to me. I feel like this type of game would if it was like maybe more of like a noir type setting rather than like anime dating sim type vibes. WrestleQuest. Now I do want to play this one. 18 minutes. Jesus, dude, I'm not gonna watch 18 minutes. I'll watch a little though. This is on my wish list. So I do actually want to get this one. I don't even think this is gonna play. Why did they drop an 18-minute video? Back in July, our own that's why. Our own Isaiah Colbert described WrestleQuest as a breath of fresh air packed with the makings of a phenomenal wrestling game as well as all the wacky hijinks of a fantasy action game. WrestleQuest combines wrestling action with turn-based role-playing mechanics, which makes for a combo you don't see every day. I played some of that WrestleQuest game. It's kind of okay. It's not great. Oh, well, that sucks. The combat could have been much better in that Wrestle game. It's turn-based and QT matches. I don't mind the turn-based thing, honestly. I am kind of interested in it still. Hey, have you seen the so but so super duper cool and neat and funny video of a Saga game? Saga from Capcom, clone of it called Ghostbleed, the biohorror. Check out the video. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen or heard of it. Is it coming out soon? Or is it already out? 30XX. If you're in the mood to... Oh, Mega Man-like. Wait, that's a genre now? Mega Man-like? I mean, it looks like Mega Man. If you're in the mood to hop around platforms, shoot bad guys, and unlock guns, as you do, you might want to check out 30XX when you hit Switch. Okay, so it's just a Mega Man clone. Which might be a little bit reductive, but we'll see. Oh yeah, it's literally just Mega Man. Is it a co-op game? It looked, I mean, I saw 2 characters on the screen at each time, so is it co-op? Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Isn't this an Image comic? I think I might have, it might be an Image comic. Stray Gods arrives on August 10th and promises a fantasy murder mystery, another one. Delivered through a power of song. You'll take on the role of Grace, a college dropout, and inherits the power of Greek goddess Muse and must discover how the goddess before her was killed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some of these trades. The art was neat, but
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I've been known most often as Pan.
oh god, okay, the music's pretty awful. Like, if you're gonna do like a musical sort of number, then you gotta make sure that your songs are on point. Focus test that shit. Hello, it is me, and my job gave me a bunch of extra hours since 2 coworkers are out. The downside is that progress on making stuff came to a screeching halt. The upside is more monies. Yo, what's up, Toaster? Welcome back to the stream. More monies is always a good upside. You know, it sucks that it comes at the cost of your free time, but, you know, hopefully that's a trade-off that's worth something to you. Atlas Fallen combat trailer. What is Atlas Fallen? Open world action RPG. The latest from Deck 13, Lords of the Fallen, have not heard. The Surge and the Surge 2. Atlas Fallen sees you go to war with the Sun God to save mankind from a wretched existence. Combat has you combine 2 main weapons to create a unique playstyle. The game is set in a sand-covered open world that's quite the looker. If the trailer's ringing to go by, let's see. I'm on deck for an open world game.
Atlas Fallen is an action RPG set in a devastated, sand-covered world, ruled by an almighty and merciless sun god who drains the planet, leaving only dust on the surface. The lands of Atlas are dangerous and mysterious places. They are deadly to errant travelers, and you, until you find a divine artifact.
I don't like this. I don't like the narrative exposition dump.
Which might be just enough.
Why? Why did they make that choice? Why do a random...
Combat in Atlas Fallen starts with this gauntlet, your main source of offensive and defensive capabilities. It only takes a simple button press to cast attacks, and you can equip 2 main weapons at the same time to intertwine powerful combos. Be versatile with the transforming Doom Cleaver. Unleash long-range strikes with a Sand Whip, or pound enemies with a flurry of fists using the Knuckle Dust.
The Knuckle Dust?
2 of your preferred combat styles, and
honestly, with every lame-ass word that this dude says, and he sounds like an announcer from Tech TV or whatever, or G4 from way back in the day. Like, it takes me out of it with each thing he says, and I just don't. I lost interest. It's like he's trying to hype up fucking 12-year-old gamer nerds circa 2002 with a flurry of punches. Stray. Already beat this one. Genre cat. Okay, so this is just the console releases. Everspace 2. Yeah, I already beat Stray. Everspace 2. Space Shooter. Everspace 2 is going to consoles where it'll aspire to deliver fast-paced gameplay across 30-hour... Okay, so this is... Is this already on the... Is this already out on PC? I'm terrible at these kind of games anyways.
Are ancient things.
I'm terrible at these kind of games.
It calls me, but not on any wavelength I know.
I wish I wasn't. Like, it seems like it would be fun to play and cool, but my sense of orientation and direction in a 3D space fighter...
I've waited too long for it already. What you see is an opportunity. What I see is something sacred.
If you are discovered, I will deny any knowledge of your existence. And as a fugitive Roslyn clone, I will be obligated to hunt you down.
Blakemore is obsessed with archaeology. The interest goes beyond historical.
I mean, it looks cool.
Oh, you want to play the hero? Here in the DMZ, I call the shots.
All right, Everspace 2. There you go. Ah, hey Nocti, I don't know why you're screaming, but welcome back to the stream. A teaser shouldn't be exposition. You're supposed to have like maybe a minute to quickly sell your product. Yeah, that's what I think too. And also, like, they were spending a lot of time just trying to sell how like the mechanics of the game works, which is like not ideal. It's not fun. And it's not a good translation. Like, I've never heard someone describe the physical mechanics of a game and thought, oh, that sounds great. I've always think that's weird as hell. I'm just going to have to play it for myself and see how it feels. Some people need exposition dumps to take risk on movies and games. The rest of us have to suffer. Well, I mean, you see me. I just go blindly into everything. I'll play shit knowing absolutely nothing about it. Just somebody saying, hey, you should play this. Like, I don't need exposition dumps. And the less I have, the better. Like, it was a pleasant surprise in playing Killer Frequency that the game was the way that it was. I didn't know anything about it. I just saw the name. So, like, to me, that's part of the fun of it. I don't need a trailer that walks me through each and every aspect of the game. Console releases, Stray already released on console. I guess maybe next gen? Xbox Series X, Xbox One? Okay, so it's just the Xbox release for Stray. Stray previously released on Steam and PS4 and PS5. Okay, so yeah, it's just the Xbox release for it then. So now you can be a cat on your Xbox. I feel like I own Everspace and just don't want to play it because of its genre. I mean, I get that vibe too. Next gen console release, I guess. PS5 version downloaded. Yeah, it's just for Xbox. Yeah, it's just the Xbox version. Alright, Hammer Watch 2. I don't even know
Rated T for teen.
I don't even know what Hammer Watch 1 is. This top-down pixel art hack and slash RPG is set in a vast open world where you'll quest about the place with a character of your design across 5 different classes. You can check out the demo on Steam now. Okay, interesting. Modus. Oh, it's another pixel art game. It kind of like looks like Gauntlet. It looks like it could be alright. I was so confused. I don't own an Xbox. I have an Xbox right there. I just never play it anymore. Looks like Gauntlet, which is a good thing. Could be a good thing. I never played too much of Gauntlet. I love these pixel art games. I hope they're this is co-op. This looks like it's co-op. Yeah, that's one thing I wish they would put in this little description. You know, if it's one player or multiplayer or co-op and stuff. Moving Out 2. Physics-based puzzle game. Moving Out 2 features both single and multiplayer. Well, they mentioned it there. Single and multiplayer, as well as a suite of accessible options to make the game more approachable. It's an interesting call-out. I wish I could have thrown my sofa like that. Oh, so is this just like Overcooked, but you're moving shit? It looks like Overcooked, but like you're moving. This is like the worst moving company in the world. This looks incredibly chaotic. Oh my god. This is like the worst moving company ever. That could be fun. That could be a fun, like, multiplayer Switch game. On Guard. Sword fighting sim. If you're up for some swashbuckling action, On Guard might be worth the look. From trailers alone, the sword fighting looks very kinetic with opportunities to parry and riposte, as well as interact with surrounding environments to gain the upper hand. There's also an arena mode. Okay, well. As a devotee to Hellish Court, I don't know how impressed I'm going to be with this. But let's see. Hellish Court itself is still very, very early on.
This is the last time she ruins my plan. Find her and bring her to me.
A challenge. I like that.
Conquistadors.
Seize her.
Come at me.
How is she doing that?
Let's finish this. Catch this.
Show me what you
Why does this look like an iPhone game? It's like a fancy version of an iPhone game.
Duke, stop this nonsense now. Come on, amigo. Try to fight me at least.
This is an ambush!
On guard.
It's definitely not taking over a Hellish Court. And Guard, I'm actually excited for. Okay, well, all right, cool. I just did. There was nothing I saw in there that like juiced me up. But again, I'm spoiled by Hellish Court. I like the whole Bushido blade dueling aspect, where like a lucky strike can get you a one-hit kill, or the other way, you can get dropped in a single strike. It does look like an iPhone game. I also didn't. Yeah, I didn't really care for the visuals of it. The way the movement is, looks like it would have a on-screen controls. Yeah, it did kind of look like that. There was like a weird sort of on-rails looking component to how the character would move forward. Like, it didn't look like she was moving around freely in 3D space. Gives real Realm Royale vibes. I don't know what Realm Royale is. It might be okay, though. I'm not into pirates, really, past Pillars of Eternity, which I love. I think I'm still in my pirates phase. I could definitely do a good pirate game. Pirates are awesome, man. You need to get into them. Like, get into the history. Get into the history of pirates. It's very fascinating. I like the atmosphere and the protagonist. I'm also tired as fuck. Hey, I'm not trying to yuck your yum or anything, man. I hope it's a great game. The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Okay. Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood arrives on August 16th by way of Deconstruct Team, Red Strings Club. The game promises, quote, themes of identity, community, and personal responsibility as you take on the role of Fortuna, a witch who must reconnect with her friends after spending 200 years in exile. Okay, it's already available as a demo on Steam. It's a story-based adventure with sexuality and partial nudity. Oh, this is another pixel art game. I'm telling you, man, these past few years, pixel artists have been feasting. Oh, shit. Ooh, paella. I want some paella. The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Looks interesting. I like the art. I like the animation. I like the music. I like the theme. That could be a cool one. That could be a good one. That could be a good one. Apex but Fantasy. It was made by the same people who did Smite. Okay, I got you. I love Smite. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in Smite. I'm guessing around 600 or 700. Jesus. It's a lot of hours in Smite. This might be a me game. I could see that. Definitely. Definitely witchy vibes for sure, especially with your new backdrop. Maybe maybe once you're done with your current... Actually, when did it say this was coming out? Get out the way. August 16th, okay. Well, couple weeks, I suppose. I might get that for my girlfriend on Switch, the Cosmic Wheel game. I mean, it looks neat. It looks neat. Shit, I might get it. I had an idea for one of the adventure indie games a while ago where the central story was the protagonist trying to decide whether or not to go to the funeral of their mother who left them when they were born, and they were accidentally invited to the funeral. Accidentally invited to the funeral. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, that's an interesting premise for sure. I mean, that can go any number of different ways. You should continue to workshop that, iterate on it, make it your own. Like, I am always of mind that people who are, you know, in the modding community should, you know, if they find success with, you know, some mod that they make that pops off, you know, make your own game. You know, don't limit yourself to making add-ons for other people's game that you can't make money off of. Like, you've got a great voice, good writing. Put it to good use. Or I guess maybe personal use. Put it to, I guess, personal use is really what that is. Dev play Afterlife sometime? Afterlife. There are all these games I've never heard of. Afterlife. What is Afterlife? Quasimorph. Extraction RPG. Okay. Quasimorph aspires to combine turn-based combat and RPG mechanics with an extraction loop. Get in, find cool stuff, get out. If you die, you lose everything. Gotcha. Given that most extraction games are some combination of shooter and or survival game, the RPG twist in Quasimorph sounds like it'll make for an interesting experience when it launches on August 16th. Ah, this is going head-to-head with the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. A fun time. This must be the era of extraction game. Are there a lot of extraction games out here? Oh, is this a retro, like, PlayStation 1 style graphic game? No, it's pixel art as well. Oh, I do not like this control scheme at all.
Quasimorph is a mix of classic turn-based roguelike RPG with a unique extraction twist.
Oh, there's a guy describing the game again. Okay, there's too much going against it for me to finish watching that. That's a no for me. I'm already over the extraction genre, just like the horror co-op ghost hunt game or 1v4 horror game. I mean, I haven't played any of these types of genres, and those all sound awesome to me. Maybe not extraction, but co-op horror or 1v4 horror, that sounds cool to me. I would do that, just because I hadn't done it before. Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew. Oh, is this some pirate shit? Shadow Gambit is a pirate-themed stealth strategy game. Oh man, they got me at pirate and lost me at stealth. Strategy game in which you'll have to execute heists and recover valuable treasures, all while taking on the Inquisition using your mysterious powers. What the fuck? Taking on the Inquisition. That's two... So far, that's two pirate-based games in this list that involve the Inquisition.
Day cursed pirates have their way. That's the life we live. Come along for the trip. When plans go astray, we find us a way. We put them to a song and give them the chunk. We're a cursed crew and parties are shared. Soul magic restores our crew from before, yes, before. Black pearls in our chest. Let us finish the quest now. This treasure we will find with our powers combined. Our worth we will show to our captain below. The Inquisition blocks our way. They see us as prey. Ignatia is their leader. You do well to exceed her. The treasure she pursues across the ocean blue. She'll conquer the brine for her grand design. That's the life we live. Come along.
You see, now, this is how you do a trailer. This is how you describe a game without doing just like a dumb exposition dump. Yeah, I like that. I don't know if I'll play that game, but I like that trailer at least. I guess you could say you didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. These graphics look cool. Agreed, I like it. Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th. I thought they killed that Friday the 13th game. I wanted to play it, and then I heard that they were shutting it down. Predator Hunting Grounds, Evil Dead the game, all 1v4 horror games. I didn't even know there was an Evil Dead the game. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. I wanted to play that Friday the 13th game. It looked fun. Vampire Survivors. Last year's sensation is back, this time on Switch. The aim of Vampire Survivors is simple. Kill everything for as long as you possibly can. It's very easy to get swept in Vampire Survival enjoyable loop. Based on our experience with it on Steam Deck, we can confidently say have a good time on Switch. Alright, Vampire Survivors.
It's time to survive.
Oh, another pixel art game. Oh, this is like a horde game. It's like Smash TV or something.
And attack automatically with your weapons. Seems easy at first, right? But swarms of increasingly stronger monsters will appear the longer you survive. By getting treasure chests from defeated enemies, or by leveling up, you'll acquire weapons and upgrades for your character. So shape them as you see fit. Plus, up to 4 players can now play together in couch co-op. What other horrors lie in store?
Okay, well, this looks neat. I guess it's already been a released hit. I haven't played it. It looks cool though. Bullet hells. Yes, that's also, there's a big bullet hell component to it. Yeah, I used to love Smash TV, but I just got out of playing games like that on the PC. There was one, I feel like there was one that came out on like the Saturn and PlayStation way back in the day. I think it was called Loaded. And I always wanted to try it, but the genre just kind of fell out of favor for a long time. Yeah, this game can eat grass. I have no idea what you I have no idea what you mean by eat grass. I don't know, I think it's hard to do a good bullet hell anymore. Maybe. I just don't play enough of them. I just kind of I get bored real quick when I play those types of games, though. Like, they were more my thing when I was a kid. Vampire Survivors is amazing. Must-play game. Get it on Steam, though. Must-play game for all gamers IMO, no matter which genre they are into. One of the few games I'd say that about, since people have different tastes. Vampire Survivors also costs only like $5. Better than a bullet hell game. All right, well, geez, clearly the game gets Arachnid Soul stamp of approval. That was very it's a very robust endorsement of Vampire Survivors. Maybe I'll check that out next. It's between eating shit and eating chicken tenders. Okay. The graphics and vids just don't do it justice. No, it looks like it has that satisfying component of just wiping out an entire horde of pixels that move into your vicinity. And yeah, I've played games like that, and I do enjoy a good gameplay loop of survive the longest and get the best treasure. I'll give it a shot. Gord, Revenge of the Whisper. Oh boy. I gotta tell you, reading that name and that subtitle does not fill me with a lot of confidence. In Gord, you'll build up a settlement and help it survive the harsh realities of unknown threats that lurk beyond its gates. The game's lore, which is based on Slavic mythology, can be found in pages scattered throughout the game's world, inviting exploration.
Rated T for teen.
It's not the kind of exploration that I want to do. I do like Slavic mythos, though. It's interesting. Slavic lore. The graphics and vids just don't do it justice. That Vampire Survivors game has also been the most played Steam Deck game every single month since it came out. I play it on Deck 2. Okay, gotta go later, everyone. Arachnid Soul came in and dropped a fat advertisement for Vampire Survivor, then was like, I'm out, bitches. Peace. Take it easy, man. Have a good rest of your night.
Through wind and field of power, that's our shield.
Well, later, chat. I'll lurk. All right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's Dahlia's goal. We've pledged to her.
That ghost eyes is weird. Singing Ghosts. Okay, Gord. Not much in the way of gameplay, but the singing ghost was kind of cool. Very Lord of the Rings, I suppose. Ooh, ghosties. I mean, it looks like it has cool lore, at least. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Oh, boy. Jet Set Radio like. Yeah, it sounds like it would be a Jet Set Radio type of game. Which is kind of like Hi-Fi Rush. I need to actually... I just left Hi-Fi Rush hanging. I got to get back to that one and beat it. I do like that game a lot. And Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. This also reminds me... Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. It reminds me of way back in the day. Like in 1999 or 2000 or 2001. Somewhere around there. When I was a diehard Sega fanboy... You know, fighting the good System Wars fight on behalf of Sega. And the Dreamcast was out. And me and my buddy, we were both big Sega nerds and blah, blah, blah. And we were the kind of dumbass dorky nerds who would we would get mad at companies that ripped off of Sega games. Like, because Sega, in our view, didn't get enough cred, and, you know, they were losing to Sony and Nintendo and etc. So he pranked me one day by saying that Namco announced a game that looks exactly like Jet Set Radio, and he called it Hoverfish Outlaws. And I remember being really mad about it, and then he laughed at me. It was like he just made it up. But then after that, I was like, Hoverfish Outlaws actually sounds like it would be a really fun game. So like I spent many years just trying to conceptualize what kind of game Hoverfish Outlaws would play like. A Jet Set Radio kind of game where I guess you fish while on a hoverboard while being chased by the law, I guess. I don't know. But the wacky name like Jet Set Radio or Hoverfish Outlaws, like it just came to mind when I see Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Oh wait, it's literally Jet Set Radio. That's just Jet Set Radio. Oh, no, it is Jet Set Radio. Now, you see, if year 2000 Devin saw this, he would be fucking livid. Year 2000 Devin would be livid at this clear copy and paste job from Jet Set Radio. Still don't know what the game is about. I can't stand game trailers like that, like Gord. Yeah, I don't like those either, but, I mean, you got a cool song out of it, at least, and some ghost singing. Oh, damn, we're still going down this list. This is a lot of releases for fucking August. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Team-based survival horror, so here's another multiplayer horror game for you. Based on the 1974 horror series of the same name, Texas Chainsaw Massacre sees you take on the role of either massacre survivors or members of the Slaughter family. The former are tasked with escaping, while the latter must deploy whatever. Yeah, you know, your usual. Oh, they're not even pretending this isn't just Jet Set Radio, but parkour. Not even but parkour. Like, there were people that were just on rollerblades doing the same tricks that you would do in Jet Set Radio on rollerblades. It was literally just Jet Set Radio. Like, I don't see how they could avoid a lawsuit. Like, if I were Sega, I would sue them. It's very obviously just Jet Set Radio. Sega announced they are working on a concept for a new Jet Set Radio shortly after that spiritual successor was announced, and everyone looked at it like, oh, okay, so you don't plan on putting any actual heart into this and just want to try to capitalize on it. Well, sure, of course. I mean, Sega is a terribly run company right now anyways, but I guess they probably didn't think that there was an interest in games of that style. I guess Hi-Fi Rush kind of showed that mentality incorrect. But again, like that game was just a ripoff. It wasn't even anything new or inventive or creative about it, aside from I guess the fact that one of the guys was on a BMX bike. Like they could have just purchased that game. Like, okay, we are gonna buy this game from you, company. We will pay you X amount of dollars, and then we're just gonna rebrand it as a Jet Set Radio game. Jesus. All right. Well, there you go. Maybe that'll be fun. Matin, don't need to watch that one. Fort Solace. What the fuck is Fort Solace? With a sci-fi story told across 4 different chapters set on a mining complex on Mars, you'll have to unravel the mystery of what happened to the crew. The game features voice acting from Troy Baker, The Last of Us, Death Stranding, Roger Clark, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Julia Brown, Foundation. Foundation? The Apple Plus show? I need to watch that. Fort Solace might be your next narrative walking sim. Oh boy, so like Death Stranding then. Story-based walking sim. A game based on true events. The true events of when a bunch of teenagers were brutally slaughtered and the killer did Fortnite dances on their corpses. You know, that based on true events thing, you get a lot of leeway with that.
I'm recording this as I hear more than just dust against the glass at night. The storms have arrived. No one trusts anyone anymore.
The door, it's been sabotaged.
What do you mean? Jack?
Okay, they say walking sim, but this looks like a horror game. Like it could be terrifying.
This site isn't safe.
What happened?
I mean, you saw how scared I got even just playing Killer Frequency whenever I had to leave the booth and go downstairs. Even a walking sim would be enough to terrify me. I know Texas Chainsaw Massacre isn't actually based on true events and is just based on a few scattered notes of killings, but the idea of a quirky multiplayer game where you laugh at being killed being based on real life murders sounds at best distasteful. Yes, it's a little, yeah, there's something a little weird to that. It's one thing to make a movie based on quote unquote based on true events. It's another thing to have like, you know, a party game based on grisly events. It's like Catholic Priest Scandal, the party game, based on true events. Another me game, I heard horror. Yeah, for certain. I would like to see you play this game. I would like to see you play this one. Looks like it's a PS5. It'll be a PS5 game. So you could totally rock this one. You know, once you get your PlayStation 5 space set up. Immortals of Avium? Immortals of Avium. First person magic shooter? Okay, now this sounds like it might be a me game. If you love first person games but are a little tired of guns, you might want to mark Mortals of Avium release date on your calendar. Featuring flashy graphics and spell-based first-person combat, Immortals of Avium might make for a nice change of pace for the genre where the camera is mounted to your face. Okay, well. Imagine if Jeffrey Dahmer got a video game where you play him doing the killings. Like, bruh, no, you're gonna give someone an idea. I'm actually surprised there aren't more play as the serial killer type games out there. Wasn't Manhunt a game like that? I feel like Manhunt was a game like that, which is why it was so controversial when it was released. Gives Warframe vibes just from the cover photo. Oh, this is an EA game?
Maybe engage a little.
Oh boy, I already hate the lead. I already hate him. I don't know if I can play this. For the life of me, I cannot tell what the fuck is happening right now. Damn, she is fucking jacked.
Jury's still out on that one.
Oh boy.
This is very strange, everything I'm witnessing here.
Shawnians haven't had enough yet? We haven't given them enough yet.
What's up with like the fucking dude bro lead though? He's got the fuckboy haircut and everything. I don't know what is happening in this.
Your men killed my family.
Oh, he's got the eye tattoo too. Jesus, that was a lot. That was a lot. I still am not entirely sure what all I just watched. Woo, microtransaction hell. Wait, in this game? In Immortals of Avium? I wonder what the microtransactions will be. I see whale wallets being drained. Well, maybe. Is it because it's EA? There was a game set in medieval times and we were winning, but I had to cut people's heads off and I was arguing with my teammates that I wouldn't do it. We lost and I logged and never played again. What? Are you talking about like For Honor or something? Or was this a different multiplayer medieval game? It's EA, they'll find a way. Maybe. I mean, you never can't tell. I mean, I worked at EA for like 6 years, and you know there were multiple instances where I mean it goes back and forth. Like sometimes they would inject multi or microtransactions into the game. Sometimes they would reject it. There would be designers who would posit avenues with which to add microtransactions to a game, and you know EA Corp would be like, no, we don't want it. We don't want it in that game. It just depends on the game, honestly. Maybe this game will have some, but I mean, that's such a weird-ass game. That's such a weird game. I don't know who they're developing this towards. Like, I feel like that's a very niche audience, and that audience probably isn't the one that's going to be easiest targeted towards microtransactions. It was like a free Steam game that I came across. Okay. Well, sorry you had a bad experience with it. Blasphemous 2. What the fuck is going on here? Is this a meme game or something? Side-scrolling Metroidvania. Featuring brutal combat and delightfully inquisitive environment and character design, Blasphemous returns to the story of the Penitent One. It'll take out tons of enemies. So what is up with this? What is this all about? Oh, it's a developer interview. Oh, okay. This video is probably not going to work then. Kind of like that other one. Like I said, it seems like it's going to target toward Warframe players, and Warframe is littered with microtransactions. All right, well, I mean, you know more about it than I do, so maybe it will be a microtransaction-heavy game. Blasphemous is amazing. I mean, I wish I could watch this video, but Kotaku's video player really sucks. So, moving on to the next one. Armored Core from Software takes a break from Dark Souls to go back into mecha games. I never really cared for the Armored Core series, and I probably am not going to change my mind on this one. I'll watch a little bit of it, but I doubt I have an interest in it. It's a Souls-like side-scrolling platformer. Okay, interesting.
Peggy 12.
Oh, this is a 13-minute video. Let's just cut to the Yeah, this looks exactly like all the other Armored Core games. The terrain looks better, but Alright, another Armored Core game. They made a lot. There's a ton of fucking Armored Core games. Goodbye Volcano High. Interactive narrative sad sim. Okay. Get ready to cry. Goodbye Volcano High is an interactive story game in which you follow the coming of age of a group of teenage dinosaurs ready to graduate from high school and get out into the world just before a meteor comes crashing down to destroy everyone. What would you do if everything and everyone you knew and loved was going to be annihilated in mere days? Okay, well, I guess we can check this one out then. There is no evidence that dinosaurs lived in suburbs or had garage power pop bands.
So, big day. Class president's speech at the assembly. In light of the whole space rock potential demise of civilization thing, my chosen theme feels off.
What's the theme?
Using this year to, make an impact?
Yeah, perfect. Go with that.
Are you okay? You've come into this year kind of intense with the band stuff.
The band is important. Why did she have to just leave? I said it was an emergency.
You did, and it is. To you.
Is this a rhythm game too?
It's weird how everyone's acting like nothing is different. Like to me, everything feels different now.
We've always done what you wanted to do, and that's fine. But there's only so much time we have left.
How are we supposed to just be fine?
All right, obviously that game was delayed, but okay, interesting. Interesting. It could be an interesting experience, I guess, if you like those kinds of games. Dino the Last Dinosaur. My friend in a whole lot. He's my friend in a whole lot more. I don't know what that's in reference to. This just feels like BoJack Horseman is a high school teeny bopper game. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, clearly there's much more of a musical element to it. Like there's some hipster vibes going on there. Maybe Juno meets BoJack Horseman. Daymare. Wait, Daymare? Like Nightmare? That's funny. Daymare, 1994 Sandcastle. Third-person horror shooter. If you're looking for an over-the-shoulder third-person horror shooter that feels a lot like Resident Evil, consider putting Daymare, 1994 Sandcastle, on your calendar. A prequel to Daymare 1994, you'll venture into an experimental research center filled with creepy things you'll have to shoot. There's a demo available on Steam. Okay. Daymare.
You must be important if he brought you here instead of just killing you.
It can't be.
Some knowledge is best kept hidden from the rest of the world.
Reyes, you should stay out of this. You think you understand, but you're blind like everyone else.
It can't be too late.
Reyes, you need to get out of here right now.
They all seem to become obsessed with the same thing.
He can't have betrayed us.
That data can't be allowed to leave here. The living and the dead have contributed with their light, or the whole world will burn.
I'm going to finish this. Forever.
Weird. Okay. Leave Hades alone. Get the Pluto symbol out of your damn game. Where does the sandcastle come in? That's a great question. I don't know what sandcastles have to do with anything. I'm guessing there's a story component where maybe they call the facility a sandcastle because they're building up and tearing down things. I don't know. Ooh, Sea of Stars. This is one I do want to play, for certain. This is on my list as well. Dayman looks rockin'. Or Daymare. I said Dayman. Dayman. Daymare looks rockin'. Okay, cool. I'm glad that appealed to you. It looks interesting. I mean, I'm not a big fan. It's kind of like Dead Space. It looked kind of like Dead Space to me. And I never super got into that style of game, but I mean, it didn't look terrible. A retro-style RPG featuring top-down camera, pixel graphics, and text-based dialogue. Sea of Stars looks bright and colorful in all the right ways. The game promises multiple story arcs and characters, plus turn-based combat. The game launches on August 29th. Yeah, so like this is basically like old-school SNES RPG. And I'm on board with that. I mean, it looks like it plays like Chrono Trigger, and Chrono Trigger is like one of my favorite games of all time. So, and I like the animation looks great, like the visuals look really good. That looks great. I can't wait to give that one a shot. It's just a very visually pretty looking game. And lots of good animation too. I don't like the symbol of Pluto being used as a seemingly demonic sigil. Hades is my patron god. That is gonna be a nope from me, and I love games like that. Oh man, all right. Well, you should definitely make it known to them that you do not appreciate them appropriating You're assembled. What's up, lady? Wow, the graphics are awesome. For Sea of Stars, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Under the Waves. Oh boy. Underwater exploration sim. A story-based underwater exploration sim. Under the Waves sends you deep underwater in scuba gear and submersible vehicles. Don't just mistake this one for a characterless exploration game. The trailer hints at some intrigue for its protagonist and the world around him. Oh man.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years, 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Stan! Are you there?
Interesting. I was expecting something like Subnautica, but clearly it's way more narrative focused. Oof, I can't do underwater games. That's the only thing I'm scared of. You're scared of the ocean? I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared of like the deep ocean myself. Like the ocean is a very terrifying place, but not in game form. I'm not scared in video game form. Doesn't bother me. Taito Milestones 2. Okay, so this is a compilation of arcade games. We can pass on that. Trine 5, a clock tower conspiracy. Adventure RPG. Wow, we're up to 5 Trine games at this point. I don't know what Trine is. Amadeus, Zoya, and Pontius are back in a new 2.5D adventure. You can play solo or up to 3 people in co-op. Trine 5, a Clockwork Conspiracy launches on August 31st. Is this the last game on the list? The ocean is a giant death trap, and I don't like fish, sharks, whales, or anything that lives underwater. Oh, man.
Now we can proceed to the next step in our plans. It is time to take care of the heroes of Trine.
This is a story about the fabled heroes of Trine and their struggle against their worst enemy yet. For dark and ruthless powers were weaving their webs in secret.
They have my children! Lady Sunny, that cursed monster!
This is another game that oddly looks like an iPhone game.
Firing an arrow through your lying face.
My new kingdom will have no use for the remnants of the old one. Not the wizards, nor the heroes.
Okay, well, doesn't interest me, but you know, maybe it interests somebody else out there. The Trine games are great. Okay, well, cool. All right, that was the last one. Wow, that was a lot of fucking games. Holy shit. Can I help you? They're fighting each other right now. Ooh, you don't like ocean games, okay. I mean, I get it. The ocean is a very terrifying place. I forget what I was doing. I think I was talking about... I can't remember what game I was talking about. At some point on a past stream, I was talking about a game that reminded me of a website that I used to go to, or I guess maybe just one that I was aware of, where... Oops, you can scroll down on it, and it'll show you what creatures live at certain depths of the ocean. Was this it? Yeah, I think this was it. The Trine games are hard as hell, mostly for the Wizard. Oh, the Wizard is always the hard mode class. Yeah, the Deep Sea. Made with Love by Neil Agarwal. So yeah, it shows you, 25 meters deep you have your salmon, your bass, manatees, your staghorn coral, polar bears, just your basic guys. Just your basic guys. And then as you get deeper and deeper, you get your killer whales, your sea lions, your bull sharks. And then they call this first level the Twilight Zone. So you're 223 meters deep. You have your thick-billed murre dive, your haddock, wolf eel, your chain cat shark, which is a crazy-sounding thing, your terrible claw lobster. not your admirable claw lobster, the terrible one. I don't know what makes him terrible, but man, he's got to work on his reputation. Great white shark, bottlenose dolphin, etc. At 332 meters... A second. At 332 meters, this is the deepest any human has ever scuba dived, set by Ahmed Gabar in 2014. So this is the deepest a human... I don't know if it's the deepest a human can go, but it's the deepest a human has gone. Big-eyed tuna? Ooh, tuna. Sea angels. Sea angels are majestic sea slugs that use wings to propel themselves. Interesting bit of lore. Swordfish way down here. You have your nautilus, sunfish, ironic bamboo coral, Japanese spider crab. The Japanese spider crab is the largest known crab with maximum leg span of 3.8 meters. These are the big motherfuckers. and they live a little deep. There's a little shrimp that can click its clamps hard enough to break a bone. F that. Well, stop fucking with that shrimp. He wouldn't be breaking your bones if you weren't giving him a hard time. I'm friends with shrimps. King crabs, kind of disgusting. Snow crabs are much better. Giant Pacific octopus. This is what I'm scared of. This is the shit I'm scared of. These guys are weird. And I feel like somewhere in the ocean there's like an octopus that's like the size of Rhode Island. Just chilling out there in the water waiting. Giant oarfish. Giant oarfish can grow up to 11 meters long. Monkfish, Pacific cod, etc. Leatherback sea turtles are the oldest sea turtle species. The Midnight Zone. Now this is where things start to get fucking scary. The Midnight Zone. No sunlight is able to reach this deep. Many deep sea creatures cope by creating light themselves, also known as bioluminescence. So you have the anglerfish, which very popular in pop culture. Anglerfish have a large bioluminescence lure to attract prey in the darkness. I don't know how they evolved a light bulb on their fucking head to trap prey. Kraken. Yes, a kraken is out there somewhere. Oarfish are terrifying to look at. Terrifying looking too. A lot of what you're about to see is fucking terrifying looking and sounding. I was snorkeling and there was a school of sharks. Oh shit. I used to have a picture of them. I linked arms with my snorkeling buddy to look bigger and we got back in the boat. From what I hear, sharks aren't as aggressive as the media portrays them to be, but I'm not out to find out if that's a fact personally or not. I'll go where the sharks aren't. Orange Ruffy. I love that name, Orange Ruffy. I think that's going to be my wrestling name. When I become a professional wrestler, I'm going to be the Orange Ruffy. Can live up to 200 years. Deep sea life often have elongated lifespans, so not only are these things starting to look weird, but they're starting to live long. Venus flytrap sea anemone, blobfish, which are disgusting looking, frilled shark. Goblin sharks are also crazy. Goblin sharks are known as living fossils because they're the only living species of lineage that has existed for 125 million years. 125 million years ago, when pretty much nothing else that currently exists was around, these guys were still hanging out. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy to think about. I went canoeing in the ocean, glass canoes. That's a hard pass for me on that. There was a nursing shark. Okay, not bad, but they were like, she just had babies, so she's been moody with people lately. Okay, don't put your hands in the water. Oh, cool. Let's get on a boat and swim around with moody sharks protecting their young. Is that hatchet fish? That also looks kind of creepy. Dragonfish, big red jellyfish. Many deep sea species use the color red as camouflage, since it's the first color to leave the spectrum as you dive deeper. But the girl with me in my canoe started freaking out and rocking it. Oh my god. And the tour guide was like, don't tip your canoe, because if she doesn't nip you there, fire corral beneath you will eat your flesh. Oh my god. Eat your flesh if you step on it. And I was like, okay, F no, get me out. Why was she freaking out and rocking the boat? Jesus Christ, man. Should have put that girl in a chokehold. Just choke her out gently. Giant tube worms get their nutrients from hydrothermal vents. Fucking gross. Hydrothermal vents are formed from seawater passing through extremely hot volcanic rock. They release heavy metals that are toxic to most animals. So these weird sea worms, tube worms, feast off of the expunged seawater that's toxic to most animals. I was trapped in the ocean with Dumb and Dumber surrounded by living torture. Well, that's why you gotta be careful on the water. Always respect the sea. Always respect the sea. Yeti crab. They live on hydrothermal vents. Six-gill sharks spend the day in deep waters and the night in shallow waters. They can be found all over the world, so these guys are just all over the place. Deepest dive of a narwhal. Narwhals dive up to this depth up to 15 times a day in search of food. For the longest time, I used to think that narwhals were like mythical creatures. I didn't realize they were real things until like deep into my adult life. Telescope octopus are almost completely transparent and have unique protruding eyes. That must be fun to look at. Haven't been in the ocean since. When was that, though? How many years ago was that? Giant isopod. Meals are rare in the deep sea. Deep sea creatures have adapted to this. One giant isopod in captivity went 5 years without eating. Damn. Greenland shark. Colossal squid. Scary. Scary that a creature this big lives that deep in the water. Colossal squid are the largest known squid species. They can reach a length of 10 meters and weigh up to 700 kilograms. So, if we were going to translate that into American, 32 feet. 32 feet is really fucking big for a squid. And what was it, 700 kilograms? 1,500 pounds. So imagine one of these, 32 feet big and 1,500 pounds. living in the deepest, well, not the deepest, but one of the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean. That's what I'm afraid of right there. 32 feet's pretty fucking big. Hydrothermal vents are devoid of sun's energy, but there is plant-like life that lives off of hydrothermal vents and creates underwater ecology. Yeah. Plants, yes. Creatures, though, very toxic for creatures. I can't even remember what level of the ocean we're at right now. We haven't even reached the crazy levels. Is it a squid or a worm? It's a worm. It's called a squid worm. It's almost like Squidward. Vampire squid. Vampire squids eat marine snow, organic materials that falls from shallower waters. Headless chickenfish. Headless chickenfish are sea cucumbers with wing-like fins that allows them to swim. I don't know why they decided to call them headless chickenfish. Stoplight loose jaw. Who came up with this name? The stoplight loose jaw. Okay, we're at 3,721 meters. This is the average depth of the ocean, but in some places it goes deeper. Much deeper. Titanic. On April 14th, 1912, the Titanic sank to its final resting place at a depth of 3,800 meters. They should put the ocean gate somewhere around here too. I was playing Sea of Thieves and I attacked a player ship shouting, "We're gonna fuck up your whole day." Unfortunately, my crew was poop, so we lost. While I was sinking, I shouted, "Alright, we'll call it a draw." That's very Monty Python of you. Oh, wait, what's going on with my camera? What does that even say? What is going on with my camera? What the? Please run camera hub to use a... What? Why is it giving me this message? I shouldn't have to do that. Weird. For some reason, NVIDIA Broadcast just was like, you know what? I don't want to work anymore. Okay, it doesn't look like it lost. Doesn't look like it lost some settings. We need to zoom a little bit more. There we go. Strange. I don't know why that happened. Patagonian toothfish, Dumbo octopus, which I feel like this is a meme. I don't think that's a real creature. Okay, here we go. The abyssal zone. The temperature here is near freezing and very few animals can survive the extreme pressure. Yeah, the pressure down here has got to be fucking insane. Atolla jellyfish. And then nothing for a long time. Sea pig. A megamouth shark. Somehow a fucking shark is down here. Megamouth sharks are one of the largest growing shark species, with some reaching 7 meters long. Like, I don't know why such a long ass shark would be in this sparsely populated area of the ocean. A fangtooth. Tripod fish. Faceless fish. This is the deepest point of the Manila Trench in the South China Seas. Abyssal spiderfish. The Hadal Zone. More people have been to the moon than the Hadal Zone. So this is like a completely undiscovered, or at least unexplored area of the ocean from, you know, people at least. The Hadal Zone. Most of the Hadal Zone takes place in deep sea trenches. Deep sea trenches formed by a process called subduction, where the Earth's tectonic plates meet and push together. The USS Johnston sank in World War II and is the deepest shipwreck ever found. The deep sea can be a lonely place. I can't imagine. Life here is sparse. The extreme conditions make survival difficult, but still not impossible. You have the Grenadier, Cheaton. So little is known about life in these deep environments. Almost every expedition uncovers something new. Comb jelly. Comb jellies have been around for 500 million years. Despite looking like jellyfish, they are not closely related. 500 million years. This is the deepest point of the Java Trench in the Indian Ocean. And we're still scrolling down. Bunch of darkness. Hadal snailfish. Cusk eel. This is the lowest point of the Puerto Rico Trench. You have scrolled the height of Mount Everest. Interesting context. Many probes and submarines have been lost trying to reach the deepest parts of the ocean. On January 23rd, 1960, about 9 years before the moon landing, humans went where they never had before. Two men, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh, aboard the submarine Tresty, slowly descending into the Mariana Trench. Their goal was to reach the Challenger Deep, the deepest point in the ocean. The submarine used a rebreather system that would later be used in spacecraft. There was barely enough space inside the pressure sphere for both of them. The immense pressure the immense pressure of the deep sea means any mistake would mean certain death. Somebody should have told that OceanGate dude this. During the descent, one of the window panes cracked and shook the entire vessel. Nevertheless, they continued. Boy, oh boy. Even at these uncomfortable depths, Jocks and Don could still see life outside the window. Life can survive in unimaginable environments. So you had the Hadal amphipod. After 4 hours and 47 minutes of anxiety and claustrophobia, they succeeded and became the first humans to reach the deepest point in the ocean. The Challenger Deep. So this is the deepest part of the ocean. 10,924 meters. Let's do meters to miles. So basically 6 miles. Or close to 7 miles. 7 miles deep. Which I guess 7 miles doesn't sound like much when you're driving in a straight line. But 7 miles into the ocean, that's pretty massive. That's a pretty massive distance. Alright, that was a weird sidetrack. Exploring the deep sea. And also, all of those game trailers. Lots of games coming out. I wanted to watch this video, but at some other point. I'll watch it some other time. I'm interested in it. But I gotta get to the game tonight. This took longer than I thought it was going to. I thought it was just gonna be a few games in August to go over. I didn't realize it was gonna be watching 50 trailers. All right. All right. Yeah, the pressure at 33 feet is equivalent to at least 1,000 feet of pressure in air. I'm never going to go into the deep ocean. Every 33 feet is a pressure gradient in the ocean. It's interesting to know, but I'm never, ever doing anything in the deep ocean. I think our ocean diving expedition just then probably scared Nocti away. When I was I went to Cozumel earlier this year. Part of the tour thing we did, they had a scuba diving, and there were 3 different areas. One that was deep water, mid water, and then shallows. And I decided normally I would not have done the deep water one, but I decided that I wanted to scuba in the deep water just to do it, just to see. Or not scuba, snorkel in the deep water. And the second I jumped into that fucking deep ass open water, I was like, nope, I got to get the fuck out of here. It was a truly terrifying experience. Oh, don't do this. Stop it. It was a truly terrifying experience. I'm glad that I did it just to say that I did it. I wanted to see if I could conquer my fears, but it oh. Haunted Taco, you snuck in here. I have 2 haunteds in Twitch now, both displaying in red text on my screen. Subterfuge. Haunted Subterfuge. What's up, Haunted Taco? How you doing? Years ago, I had the chance to go on a sub 2. Oh, jeez. I would never do that either. I'm way too claustrophobic for that. I'm way too claustrophobic. Florida for the diving, Maine for the sub. Plus, with the sub, you have to, like, descend slowly. And then, like, when you leave, you have to exit slowly. You know, and I would be bothered by that. I like quick in, quick out. In and out. That's all I need. I used to be fearless about snorkeling. Now I'm afraid of things coming up from the sink. It happens. Boy, these graphics are shit. Oh man, what a fucking mess this is. I'm pretty sure. No, even back then, people wouldn't have been impressed by this. Sometimes bad is just bad. I don't even know where we're supposed. Let me talk to her. The sky looks threatening. Okay, thank you for the assist.
Hmm? Huh?
Oh, I thought I was gonna crush her. Oh shit, what the fuck? What's going on with the camera? Oh my god. Oh my god, the camera keeps changing and it's fucking me up. God, why couldn't it just give me this? They were too ambitious with this game to try to give us a Rainstorm 2. It's moving at like 10 frames a second now. And that raid sound is awful. Oh, jeez. Let me turn it down here too. I'll spare you guys your ears. Well, I dived a few times in off the northern coast too. Way too cold. I would imagine so, unless you're diving in like the middle of the summer. But even then, I imagine it's still too cold. I am not a cold water person. I'm a tropical raised kid. I need warm water. Or maybe not warm water, but you know, not frigid.
Good timing. Hey, guys, follow me, will ya?
All right, if we're not going to be in that rainstorm, I'll turn that up a little bit. Way too cold. I've never gone down too far.
There's
Probably
someone
30
that
feet
needs help up
max.
there. Will you come?
There are more survivors. We should go help.
We call the Great Lakes the northern coast. Northern Atlantic coast. That's what I assumed you meant when you said that anyways. Northern Atlantic. I can't go down past 30 feet because of the pressure, and for some reason I can't not depressurize my insides. Boy, that sounds very painful. I'm never even gonna attempt. Man, what the fuck is happening? Why is everything? I don't recall the game performing this shittily.
So where's this person at?
Oh, right here. You're looking at him.
Huh?
I need to go further in, but it looks like these things have to be moved at the same times as the ones above. Can you go up there for me? By the way, I'm Greg, freelance photographer and aspiring journalist. And you are?
I'm Keith, and...
Karen.
Keith and Karen? Okay, let's hurry. We'd be in trouble if another earthquake hits.
Really, you got nothing to say to me? Uh-oh, Karen. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta drink some water. Oops. I don't know why this guy has to drink so much damn water. Get up, dude. Get up. Move with some fucking urgency, man. People are talking below you. The wind is making it hard to hear. So why are you... Because I didn't make it in time? What? I just assumed that you two, and that's why. No, that's not true. Oh, Keith is... Really? He doesn't seem to be. What, is this like some kind of weird drama playing out? There are poles stuck. Remove them? Yes. Oh, those stairs fell. Of course they did. I didn't even realize I was supposed to go up them, if I was. I think I came this way anyways, right? Oh god, camera, what are you doing? I have no idea where I'm going. Am I even going to... Okay, yeah, here I am.
Where's Greg?
He went on ahead. He seemed very
I agree. Let's do it.
Wait.
He has low blood pressure. Don't yell at him.
Why?
Can I go first? Wait, why are you having this conversation? Oh. Wait, what?
Well, you see, I don't want you, looking up at me from below.
Wait, if she goes first, then I'll be able to look at her from below.
Oh, fine. Be that way.
I don't get what's happening here. What? What's happening? Are we climbing a ladder?
Great. Thanks.
What's happening here? Oh, we're going down. Okay, that makes sense. I thought we were going up for some reason. some stuff in there. You guys need to move with some... Well, you deserve that. You deserve that. You don't move with enough urgency. You should have flown down those fucking ladder. That ladder. Wait, come on, stop it. I need to see where I am. They did an opposite day. You know, it's a testament to this city's infrastructure that with all of these earthquakes and this destruction, that you still get potable water everywhere. Access to drinking water everywhere you go. What are you doing? Climb in it. Climb in it. What? Just crawl in it and get through to the other side, you fucking idiots.
Hey!
Oh, it's another ladder. Well, move your ass this time. Did you just say access to drinking water everywhere you go? Yes, I did. What are you, some kind of commie? People need to suffer. Well, I'm just saying, even as like all of these buildings are collapsing and like the city is falling into the ocean, like it didn't disrupt the water service at all. Like that's expert level infrastructure.
Hey!
Looks like there's a dead worker here. Ah, cool, just a dead body. You know, it's amazing we haven't seen more of those given the scope of destruction. Probably is an American city. Of course not. No, no, no. This is a futuristic Japanese super city.
Wow. What's all this for?
This here? It's a water pipe.
I know that. Why are you taking pictures of it?
Oh, no need to worry about that.
What a suspicious answer. What? Am I leading everybody now?
Sorry.
Sorry, what?
Hurry!
What? What is happening? Why is my guy just standing still? What are you doing, you fucking idiot? Damn, she got that far ahead of me? What was I doing that whole time? What the fuck is wrong with you? What were you doing? Oh, you deserve that. You deserve that.
Over here.
Oh, this dude is getting the shit beat out of him. Get up, man. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, did that just... Oh, that just crushed his legs! Oh, how did he even get up after that? That literally fell on top of his legs. Buddy, you should be dead. I don't know what you're doing running around still. I don't even know. Oh my god, this is really annoying. I don't even know where to go. And the camera is not being very helpful. Alright, I guess that ladder fell. So... now what? Now what do I do? The ladder fell. Do I climb up this thing? I can't. I guess I can climb on there from there. Can I get up from here? I guess this from here. Oh god, why'd you jump off, you fucking idiot? Okay. And then I guess I'll just go this way. No! What did you do? What did you do? Can I even get back over there? I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. Use some gauze. And drink some water. It's a very quiet game. Do you want me to turn the volume up a bit? I figured it was probably annoying when it was making like the rain noise. Why is she following him? I have no idea. She's like a little puppy. How did he talk while inhaling a cigarette? Is that Frank West? Alright, I'll turn the game up for you a little bit. Hopefully it's not overbearing. It's overbearing in my headphones at least. I don't even know where to go anymore. Am I just going this way? Is this all I need to do? Oh, okay, I guess that was it. No, it's not quiet that way, just quiet in general. Oh, okay. I mean, it's a PlayStation game, a PS2 game, so there wasn't a... What is happening? What's going on behind him?
Hey!
Am I supposed to swim across that? That's ill-advised. Oh, shit. Oh, it collapsed on him. Oh. I guess that was even more ill-advised. Is that always going to collapse on me, or should I just run through it? Oh, 2 frames a second. Let's see if I can just run through it. Oh! Oh, he broke his ankles on that one. Okay, there we go. Whew. Pole vault. He could have grabbed a pole and pole vaulted, but I guess he went the right way anyways.
So,
I have an umbrella.
What are you guys gonna do now? Do you have a plan?
The radio said something about evacuate to the center of the island.
The center, huh? Windrunner Park. That's the only open area around there. I've already been there once today, so I can probably get you most of the way there. I can be your guide if you want.
Thanks.
But in return, I might be requesting your help again.
Ah, so that's how it is.
Oh, so that's how it is. Damn, I've got a whole fucking crew following me now. He's like, fuck y'all. Fuck you two. I've got an umbrella. Have fun, you wet bitches. Not me.
Oh my God. This can't be real.
Oh! I didn't realize that was an open trench. He just tried to Mary Poppins. He popped open his umbrella and tried to Mary Poppins across that fucking cliff. Do you want to share this umbrella? Psych! Have fun getting wet. Hope you don't catch a cold. Maybe one of these collapsing buildings will catch you before the pneumonia does.
This can't be real.
Okay, so... clearly we can cross if we can get on top of... Here we go. There we go. No, no. Oh, I just heard someone sneeze. Wasn't me. Obviously, she feels differently about showing you her hoo-ha. That's a funny word. Hoo-ha. Why are we in another building? Seems like traveling in these buildings is like a really bad idea. Why am I going up all these stairs too? This seems like a really bad idea. Oh! This dude has like the strongest fingers in the world to be able to stop his body weight mid-fall from a plummet with just his fingers. I don't know where all my other people are. I just left them in the fucking dust. Don't fall, man. What's the matter with you? This seems kind of open world-ish. It is the polar opposite of open world. Best Mag Volume 17. Sure, I'll take it. Why not? Hmm? Wait, what does that mean? Escape route. It's the evacuation route for the building. This shows the stairs and emergency exits that go downstairs. Okay. No, why did you jump? You fucking idiot. Why did you do that? I couldn't see past the computers. I didn't know there was like a fucking... Oh man, you're really gonna make me do all that again? I don't know why I need this magazine, but I'll take it anyways. Hmm? I wanted to keep using the frog. Alright. See, I can't switch the camera, so I don't know at what point the edge... I guess that's as far as it goes there. It's not going to show me. It's not very helpful. It's not a very helpful camera. Bandages, yes, I need those. Gauze, yes, I need that. Is that a bigger backpack? Why not? I don't know what the difference is between all these backpacks. I guess it is just carrying capacity. Not that I'm carrying a whole lot of stuff to begin with. Oh my god, what happened? Wow, that was freaking out. Really? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It better not make me do all that all over again. Oh, fuck. I was pressed up against the wall. I don't know how it knocked me. I don't know why it knocked me off. It's a really lifeless world. PS2 game doesn't, huh? I mean, only shades of gray. I mean, it's a 2002 PlayStation 2 game, so there's not much they could do like by populating it with people and all that sort of shit. They didn't know how to They didn't know the technicalities behind being able to do that, but also it's just this game itself. Like, it's not going to be populated because it's a disaster zone. Everyone's dead, I guess. It's probably the excuse they'd make. Devin, is this the second time you're here? This is like the fourth or fifth time. I keep dying. Like, I'm assuming that after getting this map and discovering this emergency exit, that I'm supposed to go back to my people and let them know. Yeah, I'm supposed to go back to my people and let them know, but I keep dying. Last time I died here when it shook. I don't understand how I died. Okay, it's just gonna throw me off then. Okay, I can't go back. I guess that's the lesson learned there. I have to find another way. Skill issue. Shut up, Taco. I've got skills to do this. This game is a lot like, what's it called? Dragon's Lair, where, you need to figure out what's gonna kill you before you can make the decision to not go down the route that's gonna kill you. So now that I know, I'm not gonna walk past. I'm guessing. Actually, I don't have a way to get over there. I don't know what I thought I had a plan, but I guess I don't. Because I don't know how to get over there without having to cross that little path again. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I think I need this. It's bent and won't open. If there's an emergency exit here, then that means, I don't know what that means. I don't know why he says that means, like, So here is where I'm stuck. And there's nothing on this side. The walls, the building is missing, so I'll just fall. Now, my initial plan was to use that emergency exit on the lower floor, this floor, but I can't get over there. It's right there, and I'm assuming there's one beneath it, but I can't get over there.
Hey!
Without crossing this thing. But this thing's gonna kill me each time. So I don't know what else to do. Maybe I need to do that. I'm gonna try doing that. I'm gonna try doing that. I don't know what that is, that little number. I don't know what this little ditty is, but I'm gonna try using that when it starts to shake. Oh, he held on. Look at that. All right, good job. I found a use for that weird button. Oh, this is buried anyways. All right, well, let me get back to my people. Dragon Layer's GFX are better than this, I think. Well, yeah, it's fucking... I think it's Don Bluth animation. You can't compare. You can't compete with that. Well, what am I supposed to do with you guys? What am I supposed to do with y'all? You're just kind of hanging out over here for no damn reason. It's not my fault the fucking dummy is standing out in the rain. Jesus, fine. Do I have another umbrella? I don't think I do. You fucking idiot. You fucking dummy. Get under something.
Whew.
So what now? Am I gonna catch a cold because I don't have the umbrella? I lied. I don't have two. Should take it from her. What are you doing anyways? I guess this means I have to do something in that building to get them. I don't know why. Like, they can cross over just the same as I did. I don't know what you're waiting for. You guys can also climb up on this thing and cross this ravine just like me. I don't know why you're waiting. What are you waiting for? See, you fucking dummy. You could be standing under this thing, not getting wet. Instead of being a fucking idiot over there. I guess there's no way for me to get down there. This only goes up to... I'm at a real loss. Oh, I just cleaned the rubble off. Okay, well, cool. Well, what the fuck is down here now? Probably gotta use that emergency exit you found? Yeah, I figured that out. I just had to sweep the rubble off of on top of it. Oh shit, what the fuck? Hey! Death! No, he hung on for dear life. He hung on for dear life. Good job, buddy. Wasn't expecting that out of you. But wait, okay, here we go. Stop jumping. You don't know where you're jumping to. And the camera is not being helpful. Oh my god, all of a sudden it's first person crawling? What? Wait, just for that? Why was that a thing?
Thank God. Help has
Oh,
arrived.
dude, you're fucked,
Can you
man.
lend me a hand?
You are fucked.
Do you have any tools?
No.
Well, is there a rescue team nearby? Are you all alone? What the hell? Don't take pictures of me without asking. I'll sue you.
Sorry, it's in my blood.
Where'd this fucking guy?
Wait up for me.
Oh, now you bitches are nearby?
You're a news reporter.
Indeed.
Okay.
See a
Listen up.
geriatric.
Take down what I'm about to say.
All right, I'm ready.
This island is defective.
Oh, no shit,
There
dude.
are too many holes.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well, jeez. This guy is really fucking...
The adjustment reservoir underground.
Explaining
It has
some new shit
problems
to
with
us.
Its location and structure.
I see.
Government should be blamed for negligence, but the real culprit is the project leader.
What's his name?
Terry Stiver of Christoph Construction.
Huh. Is that it?
You got everything?
Yes. How about another picture?
I suppose.
This guy is like a fetish photographer. No wonder the old man was like, I don't know about this guy. He seems oddly obsessed with taking pictures of me. What am I supposed to do? Good talk. Complaints. Complaints 1 and complaints 2. The growls are so strong in some areas. Okay, let me start with complaints 1. A low growling sound can be heard after heavy rain on the island. The loudness varies from area to area but can be heard throughout the island. Okay. The growls are so strong in some areas that vibrations can be felt. Some people are deeply affected by this and are planning a lawsuit against the government. I doubt it's the government. I doubt this place was built by some private for-profit entity. That's usually how it goes. They cut corners to maximize their profit margin. Did these guys tell me what I needed to do and I just wasn't paying attention?
You need a key. There's a spare key in the desk. Feel free to grab it.
I don't know why you didn't grab it, but sure, whatever. Who knows what fucking crazy thing is gonna happen while I go to this key. What the fuck? Family photo. Why am I taking all this shit? Why am I in first person? Why am I in first person crawling mode too? This is weird. What? This is another complaint? Island Research A. Stiver Island research results. There is an adjustment reservoir for the rainwater. We found that areas along the reservoir have the strongest vibrations. It is thought that the vibrations occur when the accumulated rainwater is expelled. It's a picture of an elderly couple and a young boy. He appears happy. The glass has been broken from the earthquake, of course. Okay, well, you know what? Let's get out of here.
Well, did you find the key? Oh, thank you.
Is that your grandson?
Yes, he just started elementary school
The
this
elite rich
year.
cutting corners? Never.
We promised to take him to the
That's crazy
amusement
talk.
park this summer.
That's right.
This island was built by Halliburton.
A helicopter.
Oh, honey. Sweetheart, we're going to be saved.
Maybe.
Oh, please. Someone. Please, can you get us some help? Oh, help us.
I forget I actually have to specifically use items out of the inventory here. Wait, where's the key? Is this it? No, that's a key ring. Why don't I have the key? Is it the key ring? Oh, here it is. I put it on my key ring? Jeez, guy. More important things to do right now. Drink water while the building's about to collapse on you.
Phew.
Is my water bottle filled up? There we go. Get a move on, dude. Oh, they're dead. Really? You fucking dummy? I'm just gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch it fall on you.
You're in my way.
I'm not even gonna. Oh, he just pushed me down. Fucking extreme. No, I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at you lying down over there. You can't get up, really? You can't get up? Worthless. Worthless.
Oh, thank you.
You could have done that by yourself, dummy. What is that? What is going on here? Oh, is that the old lady's picture? Why is it falling in slow motion like that? Ah, sure. Alright, whatever. I wonder if there was a way to save the old couple. I thought I was heading towards the helicopter, but apparently I was maybe abandoning them, I guess.
This path should lead to the amusement park. Beyond that is the hospital where the injured are going. Oh, yeah, that road is blocked here by a fallen building. It's a dead end.
I think my house is that way.
I haven't been that way. I couldn't give you a damage report.
Hey! He said the name of the game.
I'm worried about my dog.
Okay, well, I don't care either way. We can split up here.
Well, I'm worried. I'm going home.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, I can't abandon a dog. I can't abandon a dog.
You're going to her house?
Thank you.
I gotta make sure the dog's okay.
I'm going this way. Someone's waiting for me. Windrunner Park is northeast of here. Rescue operation should be going on there for a while. There's a tall tower near the park. Let's meet there if you're still alive. Good luck. See you around.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Greg.
Thank you. I feel bad.
No worries. Let's go.
Not doing it for you. I'm doing it for the dog. I was ready and willing to just stand there and watch that building crush you, so clearly I'm not doing this for you. Riveting cutscene.
Over here!
Hey, a barrel! It's time to do a Hobbit-style barrel water ride. Okay, why did I move them over here? Sure, paint cans. Why not? We'll put it all over here. Everything I find will be over here. Whether we could actually use it or not. Here's an overturned truck. Leave it or move it? Watch him pick up the truck and move it over there too.
Hmm?
Then use it. This is usable, then use it, you fucking dummy. Don't just remark.
Hmm?
Well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? He took the other stuff. He took the other stuff. I don't get what he's supposed to be doing here.
Hmm?
Use the paint once it's finished. What are you doing?
Hmm?
How do I use it then? If it's usable, how do I use it? I mean, I'm not going to put it in my backpack. Assemble? What? I have a metal hanger? And a torch? Why do I have this? Ugh.
Hmm?
I'm very confused about how I should actually go about constructing something of use.
Hmm?
Clearly this wood is usable, but how do I go about using it? Nope, nope. I need that rope. There's a rope at the end of that. You fucking idiot. Stop jumping, dude. Damn it. I don't know how I'm going to get this rope. It would be nice if this bitch would be useful. I mean, she could stand on the other end and serve as like a counterweight. There is no way I'm going to be able... It wants me to tightrope this part right here. Wait, hold on. It's too unbalanced and dangerous. It's impossible to do this alone. That's what I was saying. Go then go get her. Go get her. Go get her.
Hey!
Alright, she finally makes herself useful. Just chill. Damn, dude. Take your fucking time. Ah, god damn, are you kidding me?
Hey!
Wish I could skip these parts. She'll probably wander off. No, she just like... I guess maybe she did run off and leave me to die. Maybe that's what happened. I didn't see if she left or not. She doesn't really offer much. Like, it's still just as, like, finicky. There we go. Damn. Can I build a raft out of these boards with the wood now? Well, now what am I supposed to do? I thought the whole purpose of the rope was to use it on the wood. I don't get what this paint can's for. Oh. Well, what fucking items, dude? You're not picking up the... You're not picking up the fucking lumber. What else is there?
Phew.
Tires? Oh, what the fuck am I doing with all this shit? I don't know what kind of raft you're building with barrels and tires, dude. So how do I use this? How do I use it? He just takes the other stuff. Why is this different? I don't know what's going on here. I'm at a loss. I don't know what else I need. I mean, I guess the wood, but I don't know how to pick it up. Everything else he just took. And I can't use the rope here for some reason. Like, it won't even give me the option. It gave me the option to use the rope at the other places, but it won't even let me use it here. Like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I'm at the broken bench. What do you want me to do?
Hey!
Should I use the crowbar to rip it apart? Oh, that's what he does. Okay. Is that everything now? Alright, jeez. Alright, fucking Link. Damn, assembling these elaborate rafts. Alright, he fucking did it. You gotta use a solid or something. Yes. This is like 3D point and click adventure game. Kind of, yeah, it kind of is like that. Are we really gonna take the time to paint this thing? Let's do flames. We have a Guy Fieri PT Cruiser looking raft now. Let me get some water. Where's the water fountain? I thought there was one over here. Oh, here it is.
Phew.
All right.
Hmm?
Oh shit. Do I gotta turn the corner here? Oh boy. What? Wait, what'd the camera do? Camera, fucking work with me. Oh my god. This. Oh shit, that popped out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. Camera, fucking work with me. What? I didn't press a button. What's happening? Where am I going? Oops. I didn't even see that. Why does the camera keep doing this?
Are you okay? Remember what that old man in the building was saying? Terry, of Christoph Construction. That person is my uncle.
That's your uncle?
Yeah. My uncle lives on this island too. But I haven't seen him in a long time. He was very nice to me when I was younger. I'm not trying to defend him or anything, but the island is badly damaged and I'm wondering if my uncle is going to be forced to take responsibility.
That should be the least of your concerns.
I wonder how he's doing. I'm so sorry. I know this isn't your problem.
I've been a dick to her the entire time, basically. I'll offer a word of encouragement.
And don't worry about it. If it makes you feel any better, go ahead and talk about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me save. This is as good as time as any to end it for tonight. 3 hours. I've spent way more time than I thought I would talking about those games. And then just very randomly exploring the deep sea. But, yeah, it was good. Oh man, old school game. You can't end it from the menu. You have to actually go over to the console and hit the off switch. Whew. All right. Thank you everybody for joining me. I'm tired, as you can probably surmise. And I'm gonna grab a snack. It's been a while since I've done a 3-hour stream and ended it before, like, 2 a.m. So that must have mean I was close to starting my stream on time today. Which is a rarity, but, you know, I need to start doing better about that. Alright, well, that's it for me. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I always appreciate your support. Today is Tuesday, right? Yeah, so you know, I might stream tomorrow, actually. Usually I have Wednesdays. I take Wednesdays off from streaming. But I might actually stream tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see. I've also been doing a lot of videos. I've been editing some videos from my prior streams, adding a bunch of context and information and just cutting out the unimportant parts. I uploaded one over my discussion over Elon Musk and X rebranding. I think that was a few days ago, and just earlier today what went live was the video I did several weeks ago when I was playing with the AI generation, the Replica, when I was playing with the Replica Studios AI Matrix demo. I cut a video out of that and just uploaded that today. So you can go to my YouTube. You can go to my YouTube right there, and you could check those videos out. Give them a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Share them amongst your friends. Anything to propagate out the brand a bit. I need to do better. I need to do better about doing that sort of stuff. Like, I need to promote myself a bit more. I need to be more, you know, out there. It would be cool to, like, build up the brand a bit. I just do this for fun, but, you know, and talking with Nocti and all the information she's been sharing with me about, like, building up your stream and brand building and all of that, it's gotten me interested in actually doing more than, you know, just turning on the stream and doing my thing. Personally, I think my content is pretty good. Speaking as a narcissist, I think my content's pretty good. But I'm just really bad about, you know, self-promotion, so I just gotta do better with that sort of thing. But I would appreciate it if you guys went to the old YouTube channel and check out the latest two videos, the Twitter/X video and the Replica AI video, and give them a thumbs up and share them amongst your pals. Thanks, Devin. That was a marathon session. Thanks, Devin. No problem, man. Thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate your support. By all in the chat. X, RIP Twitter. There's a YouTube. I'm assuming you're being sarcastic. I'm assuming you're being sarcastic. There is a YouTube. There is a tube of you. And I would hope that you would go there and give me a thumbs up on that. In the meantime, I am actually going to go get myself a snack and just chill for the night. I need to try to get to bed at a reasonable hour, which means within the next hour and a half or so. Tomorrow, actually, you know what? I think I am going to stream tomorrow because I'm pretty excited. I ordered so there was an old anime when I lived in Japan. I know I said my goodbyes and now I'm going off track on an ADHD tangent, but there was an old anime that I used to watch when I lived in Japan called Bakusho Kyodai. Let's and go! And it's always been in my head, blah, blah, blah. But the thing about that is it was an anime about, like, you know what? Let me see if I could just I'll bring up the intro. I'll bring up the intro so you can actually see what I'm talking about. No, that's not the one. I believe this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. So I used to watch this in Japan when I was a kid, and I was super obsessed with, like, the little toys that they built in this show, because it's all about them, like, building these little racers and racing against each other, etc., etc. But there was a manufacturer, I forget their name, Tamiya or something like that. They actually created the toys of these, like it's called Mini 4-wheel drive, Mini 4WD, and basically I would go off base with my friends and we would buy a bunch of these little things, these kits. They're like little model kits that you have to assemble yourself. And we would build them. We would put them together, and they have little motors in them, and we would just, race them like this. I mean, we didn't have the cool track, but, we would put them on the sidewalk or whatever and just, like, run them. And I had a lot of fun just building them because they come completely disassembled, and you have to put them together, put the stickers on them or whatever, and you could modify them in different ways. I don't know what got me thinking about this, but I was like, you know what? I threw them all out when I moved from Japan to America because at that point they were in pieces. I hadn't taken care of them. Some of them got lost in the move, so the ones that I still had, I tossed them out. But I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna find these things somewhere, and I'm gonna buy them. So I got a couple of them, and they should be arriving tomorrow. So I think what I'm gonna do, I go back to the main view here. I busted out my second. I have several, but I busted out one of my other Logitech webcams, and I have it connected. I think I'm gonna assemble it on stream tomorrow. I'm gonna put it together. You're gonna get to see me build a little model car. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's like reliving a piece of my childhood. So you'll get to take a little peek in that. Are you talking about Hot Wheels ripoffs? These aren't Hot Wheels ripoffs. Hot Wheels, though, these. Let me see. So these are like bigger. These are bigger than Hot Wheels, and they're like actually like motorized. Like they have little motors. Oh, I guess they have little upgrade motors too. Interesting. So yeah, they come disassembled like this. Like I guess this is just the body, and then you can buy all these other spare parts, and then you just assemble them. You can put them together. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. This just looks like a normal car. Most of them, like some of them look like normal cars, but the one based off of that anime series, Bakuso Kyodai, they look more sci-fi-y. Dancing Doll. Or Dancing Doll. I like that. I like this one. It has the springs. You can replace these springs too. You can replace pretty much everything you see on here. Like they aren't super expensive. Like this one's only 13 bucks. I want a track though, but the track is what's expensive. The track is expensive and it's big. I found one on eBay that's like selling for 190 bucks or something like that. But it's like 30 feet long. I don't have the space for a 30-foot track at my house, so the track isn't happening. Like if I could convince a local comic book shop to like make this a thing amongst, kids and collectors or whatever, and then that they can host a they can host a track there, sure. But I'm not hosting a track here. But yeah, you see it has like the chassis right here. All this other stuff, the different wheels. It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna get back into building these things. It'd be cool if I can race them against someone, but for now, I'll just get back into building them. They're about this big. They're not like Hot Wheels are like that big, but these are like actually big. So yeah, I think tomorrow, once I get those ones I ordered, I'm gonna assemble them or attempt to assemble them on stream. I used to do model rockets, but slot cars are cool. I didn't do, like, I was never really, that's the other thing, is I never really liked putting together models. I was always super annoyed by them. I used to have Gundam models and some other stuff that I attempt to put together, but I never completely put them together. These little cars were the only things, and they're not super complicated, but these little cars are the only things I was ever able to, like, fully put together. Because it made little middle school Devin feel like I was one of the characters in that show. So, I was able to do that then. And who knows, maybe I won't be able to do it anymore, but it's not that complicated. There are lots of really cool cool little things, tools and accessories I might need to get. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go find a little tiny screwdriver. I think I might have one, but you definitely need like a little tiny screwdriver for some of this stuff. I wonder what the difference between the like cuz look, this is a Hyper Dash Pro engine. It's not like these things have horsepower. Like this has like 0.0000002 horsepower. So like I don't know how you would actually measure the power output in between these. It would probably be like it's like cricket power. This has like 1 cricket power. Made for the advanced Mini FWD racer, this high-performance Mini FWD Pro motor really shines on winding, twisting circuits, and features a silver carbon motor brush for maximum electricity conduction. Must be given regular maintenance to ensure optimal output, and use in conjunction with separately available 8T pinion gear is strongly recommended. Please note this motor is currently not permitted for use in official Tamiya races. Oh yeah, that's right. Tamiya also has their like official races. I wonder if they have any of those on YouTube. Oops. Death Mountain. Are these actually... I don't think Tamiya... They might not have... Ars Technica covered it? 3 years ago, customizing mini 4WD races for high speeds on small scale. Kind of surprised Ars Technica would cover it.
Are a builder's race or a tuner's race. When the car is put onto the track, you don't have control. Everything you need to do has to be known about the track before you work your car forward.
Look at how big these tracks are.
The best drivers are usually the most patient drivers. The confidence is always good, but they always forget about the variables. Luck does play a part of it. You can be a master of these cars, but something on this track can throw you off and make you lose a race. Your car might
Suki.
fine and practice fine, but during the race, around one turn, it'll suddenly lift off, and you have no idea why it happened. Tamiya Mini 4 Drive was started in Japan in the 80s. Went through a little spree where it died out for a few years, but came back really hot.
I started playing Mini 4-wheel drive back in the 90s. The tracks and
Yeah, because of the same anime I watched.
After the hobby shops closed down, we ran out of places to race. So the hobby died down. In 2012,
What are you doing, lady?
when Tamiya brought the Japan Cup back, it started what we called the third boom. Now we're adults, you know, we got the money to build, we got the money to buy parts, and we really just kind of, everyone flew back into it.
Mini 4-wheel drive racing is a 5-lane or a 3-lane race. The technical aspect of it is it's all one lane. The one lane is one continuous lane that has a jump over on one part of the track to make
That jump is going to catch you.
Every car is doing the same exact distance. The pricing of the Tamiya Mini cars ranges anywhere from $12 to $60 in reality for
Say hi to people.
chassis kits.
Say hi to the people.
You can get a car.
Say hi to the people, Suki. There you go, little Soup Burger. Oh, ho, ho, you saying hi to the chat. Hi, y'all. How you doing, lady? How you doing, lady? I'm about to end it in a second. I just got caught in another tangent.
That will have up to about $100 into it because of the carbon fiber materials that you might use or multiple motors. When we at Hobbytown have a race day, we do not let anybody see the track until the day of the races. When they do get there, we open up and they're allowed to have their 1 or 2 hours of practice until the racing starts. They get no advantage before that. The races will have multiple competition levels. We race 3 classes, which we break into 4 classes. We have box stock, and out of the box stock, we have 2 classes. We have full range box stock, and then we have a junior. Junior is only up to 12 years old. The car can only have a white bell motor to it, which has no name on it, and it has no upgrades whatsoever or modifications in the car.
In box stock class, they don't want you modifying the car. It's almost like NASCAR. You know, all the cars are supposed to be equal. The way you build the car is what determines the outcome. You make sure everything's aligned properly, the gears are set properly, you break the motor in.
The tune class allows any Tamiya modifications that are out there, whether it's stays, rollers, weight.
It's crazy that it's this. They're talking about it like they're talking about like actual sports cars. Like these things don't weigh a lot, so like the idea that you're fine tuning like the weight of a carbon fiber screw or something like that when you're talking about it in like terms of micro ounces, it's kind of silly, but I mean, I guess it makes a difference. I've never done it to like the psychotic level that some of these people are, where they show up at these events with like the briefcase full of motors and shit. I've never gotten that far. I don't even know if they do. So it seems like this person hosts them outside of his like hobby shop or whatever. I wonder if they have a way to track where Tamiya FWD races are. I don't know if they're already in Texas. There's a Facebook page, Texas Mini 4WD. I'll have to check that out a little later. I'll have to see.
Motor change, but the motor change is limited to anything that says tuned, untampered with. Any type of tuned motor is a motor that's limiting itself to a certain RPM from the factory, but might have a couple more winds around the magnet. The more winds, or as we call it, turns, make a motor stronger. The final class will be the Outlaw class. Outlaw, the only thing that we really have to worry about with the car, it has to fit into a tech box. The car's only allotted a certain size to them. There are 7 main elements to the Tamiya Mini Racing. You have the motor, the gearing, the tire size, the brake, the roller, and the type of battery. The Tamiya Mini cars use brushed motors. They can be broken in different ways. Some people utilize water, dropping them in water with certain voltage. Some people will use homemade oils. We can get a motor to get 20 to 30% more RPM just by doing a certain braking procedure. Gearing is overlooked many times by a lot of people who get into it. There's 3 types of gears. There's high speed, torque, and standard midway. Depending on what you're doing for the track, you're going to use any one of the 3. Tire size changes because it's a gear ratio. You have the width of the tire,
This is very.
the curve of the tire, and also
That's
the
a
diameter.
crazy
And then there's the brake. A brake
design
is not
job
a typical
there.
brake where you squeeze a trigger and it brakes the car. It's a friction point in the car. And if you have a flat car going up a curved hill, well, when the back of that car hits, you can adjust the length of that pad, and it'll tell you how much it's going to hit and slow the car down. Another part of the car,
I guess that keeps you from
batteries are made with different specs.
launching.
Some are rechargeable, some are not. Rechargeable batteries have something called milliamps to them. Generally, the higher the milliamp, the more voltage that battery will carry. Now, a nickel metal battery.
Now this guy's getting way too into. He's way too into this shit. He's way more into it than I ever was. I just like building the things and letting them go. But this motherfucker is talking about amps and coil over in the motors and breaking in a motor with oil and all this other crazy shit. Like, this is a whole other level of tuning these things that like I was unaware of.
1.25 volts, but it will be faster than an alkaline battery that is 1.5 volts because it runs down to 1.25 volts. The battery will carry more voltage the more it's charged. And the final aspect of these cars is the roller.
That's what helps you turn.
That is a wheel sideways on the car. So when the car is going around in its lane, this roller will help keep it in the track. The diameter gives rotational weight, so sometimes bigger hurts you. The angle of the roller, if you find the car is riding up or pitching down, you have to fix that roller to where it's guiding the car around the turns to stay flat. So the rollers have a very big part to play. In front of me are 4 modified cars for racing. The first one right here to the left will be an MS chassis. It's a mid-motor car where the motor's in the middle. It does have
My Twitch keeps getting an error. Oh, that sucks. What kind of error is it giving you? Hopefully it's not a result of anything I'm doing. Yeah, Suki, you said hi to them.
Chassis do change somewhat in the bottom. It's a rear motor. It does have high rollers, much more stable.
My message get through faster on Twitch, but YouTube is more stable. Ironic.
And then we get to the third car, which is an MS chassis. This is a suspension car. It has a moving body or a body dampener. So when it does come,
All right, enough of that.
Unbox a.
Oh, this is just normal car. This is like a Yaris.
One of the newer ones from Tamiya. It is the Toyota Gazoo Racing.
Well, I'm not going to let him spoil my unboxing tomorrow. I'm going to unbox one myself once I get it on board. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I talk about it. It's not Hot Wheels at all. It's a little bit beyond that. But, you know, I find it interesting and fun, and hopefully y'all will too. So that will be tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Suki also says good night, so good night from Suki. See you guys later.